Hi guys, I don't know how this happens, but empties just get out of control, and I just did empties, and how can I have so many more empties? I don't know, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to kind of put this in different sections. I will notate the times in the description bar so that if you're not interested in a certain type of empties, you can just skip ahead or back and forth, whatever you want. I've got makeup, I've got skincare, I've got bath products, I've got hair stuff, I've got miscellaneous candles, and then saved for the end, as always, is little samples. So let's just get into it. Let's start with the makeup because that's always the most fun. We don't use up makeup all that often. Here is Benefit Stay Don't Stray eyeshadow primer. This was like a sample I got in like an Ipsy or something like that, and it came with a little doe foot applicator. It was a nice eyeshadow primer. It worked really well. It kept my eyeshadow on all day. I would definitely buy it if I ever am in need of another eyeshadow primer. That's one of those things where if you buy a full size, that will last you forever. So you don't really need to buy it that often. But I did like it enough to buy it if I ever needed to. Here are red cherry eyelashes. These are the style Wispy, WSP. They are beautiful. I used these in my Valentine's Day tutorial and I loved them. They are gorgeous. And then I put them on my counter in my bathroom, and I don't know what happened, but the next day one of them was like tangled up in the sock I was wearing. And so that was a real shame because I only got to use them one time. They're not the most expensive. They're like $5 or something, but they're beautiful. And yeah, didn't get to use them more than once, but I have repurchased them already, and I've bought a bunch of styles in those. I like the band on those. They're very comfortable and pretty thin. Here are the e.l.f. Shine Eraser Oil Blotting Sheets, and in here you get 100, I think? No, 50. You get 50, but it's only $1, which if you go on like Sephora, the cheapest oil blotting sheets on there are like 100 for $13. So big price difference. These work really, really well. For me, I can't really get them that easily. Like I have to actually order them off the e.l.f. website. My drugstores here, Walmart doesn't carry e.l.f. or anything like that. But if I ever come across them, I will definitely stock up for next time I make an e.l.f. order. They're really, really good. They really are. Next thing is this mini Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner, and that's a brush tip eyeliner. I have been using this non-stop for the last month. It lasted so long, and it was only a mini. Like I've had this for 6 months, and for the first few months I wasn't really using it very much, but I have used it like almost daily for the last month and a half. I love this. I've already gone out and bought one. As soon as it ran out, the next day I was like, I've got to go replace that because I love it that much. I just find that I can make a perfect wing with it like every single time, so I love it. Next thing, it seems like I always have one of these in my empties every month. It's the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment, and this is in the shade Nude, and I got a set of minis the last time Sephora did the VIB. This one, you can kind of see the color here. When it goes on, it's just the most beautiful nude tint to your lips. I got complimented on it many, many times. I love this shade. I put it in a favorites. I mean, I love these in general. They're just the absolute most moisturizing lip balms ever. I don't ever want to be without them. They are expensive, but like when I bought them, I think I got a set of 8 minis or so, which is already a value, and then plus I bought it during VIB. So if you can ever pull off those shenanigans, then do that. Here is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really enjoyed this. This is a mini that came in the whatever the mascara set was that Sephora did in the fall, where there was like 8 or 10 mascaras. This was the first one I opened. It's lasted me a long time. It was like September when I opened it, and again, I don't use it daily. Maybe shouldn't have used it quite this long, I don't know, but it lasted pretty well. I really, really enjoyed it. It gave me nice, long, fluttery lashes, and I've been experimenting with a lot of mascaras. So far, it's not my favorite of all time, but I really, really liked it. Favorite of all time for bottom lashes though, my absolute holy grail bottom lash mascara is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. That is always a mouthful to say. It is just the absolute perfect mascara. I talk about it all the time. You guys are probably absolutely sick of hearing me talk about it, but it just gets in there so perfectly. It fits so perfectly. It never, ever, ever transfers. Never, ever, ever smudges. Yes, it's expensive, but I bought this I don't know when that MAC haul was. You can go back and check, but it's probably October, and I only just replaced it about 3 days ago. So yeah, lasts a pretty long time. Okay, that is it for makeup. Got through that pretty quickly. Next is skincare. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's start with something I absolutely love. This is the Simple brand Cleansing Micellar Water. I adore this. It's been in favorites of mine. It's so refreshing. It's so cooling. It takes off your makeup super, super well. It doesn't, I don't really like to use it on my eyes. I don't think it breaks up eye makeup amazingly well, but like for the rest of your face, it's fantastic. Love it. Eye makeup remover, my favorite currently is the Clinique Take the Day Off eye makeup remover. This is super expensive though, and to be honest you guys, even though I love these two things, they are my holy grails. I think I might have found a replacement, and that is the new Garnier Micellar Water, the one that everybody's talking about, the one with the pink cap. It takes off eye makeup so well. I mean, this is $23 Canadian. That Garnier one is like $8 or $9, and it can do your whole face, and it takes off eye makeup so well, like pretty much as good as this. Maybe just a smidge. You have to hold it on there a little bit longer. I don't know, but anyway, I'm still testing it to know for sure, but I think I might replace these two. I finished up an EOS hand lotion. This is the melon scent, and the scent of this is so nice. I loved the scent of it so much. It's so fresh and just lovely, but this stuff is not moisturizing. I would never recommend it. I used it up because I just wanted to. I wanted to get through it and talk about it, but it's not the greatest hand lotion. Like, yes, it might moisturize for a few minutes, but after a while, like I had to reapply it so many times through the day, so wouldn't really recommend that. Flower Farm Lime Blossom Body Butter. So I wouldn't really use this as a hand lotion. I just use it at night on my body, and it was nice. I like the scent of it. It did have kind of a lime fresh scent, and I like this brand. I got a big tub of the Orange Blossom, and it's such a nice texture. It's almost like the texture of sour cream. Sounds weird, right? But imagine that as a body lotion. It's lovely. This was a lot thicker in the little smaller container, and I don't know why that was, but I enjoyed it, but not as much as the full-size tub, so I don't know why there's a difference there. This I really loved, and I am considering buying a full size. I got both of these as like gift with purchase from Sephora. Side note, if you're ever doing the gift with purchase, my suggestion is get a high-end serum, because when you think about the actual price of serums and skincare, it usually is the best bang for your buck. Like these are 0.33 of a fluid ounce, and for a serum, like a full size is usually about 0.5, maybe 1 if you're lucky, but I got both of these for free. Now this is the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift Firming Serum. When it comes to skincare, it takes way too long, too many months to really see any effects. I mean, really what I use skincare for is to prevent aging signs. I am trying to prevent wrinkles, and as long as I don't see any pop up, well then I'm thinking my skincare is doing its job. So, you know, you can't really say whether this works really well and lives up to its claims, but what I can tell you is I loved the delivery system. It had like a dropper, and it just had a nice consistency. It's a lotion, like it was like a lotion-y serum, so kind of a thin, picture like a thin lotion, and the scent was lovely. It felt nice on my face. I really enjoyed it, and I do have quite a few serums to work through, but I would consider buying that. So next is this eye cream. It's Oz Naturals, and it's plant stem cells. It says Matrixyl 3000, I don't know what that is. Peptide complex, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. I bought this off of Amazon. I liked it. Again, skincare, I don't know how well of a job it did. It had a nice little pump, and you can hear it's empty. I like the dispensing mechanism. It was kind of like a clear gel, and it felt cooling going on. It was nice. I liked it. This I liked the feeling of, but I would not recommend it. This is a Caudalie Micellar Water, and I got this in like a Black Friday gift set, or Boxing Day maybe. Anyway, for a micellar water, the scent was lovely. It felt lovely on your face. The scent, super nice and refreshing. After I used it a good 5 or 6 times, can't remember why, but for some reason I took like a makeup remover wipe to my face after using this, and I was shocked as to how much makeup was on that wipe. Now, normally in my routine is I'll use whatever makeup remover I have going, and I'll take off my makeup, and then I'll wash my face with like a cleanser anyway, so I know I'm getting all the makeup off. But if you're the kind of person who just wants a micellar water, that's what they're marketed to do, is to completely take off all your makeup. And this did not. So, you know, I always recommend a two-step cleansing system anyway, but I would not recommend that for sure. This I loved. It lasts for freaking ever. I couldn't believe how long this lasted. Now, I don't know if they have, no, actually, this is still on the website, but currently as of yesterday, it was out of stock. And I know because I was perusing Paula's Choice website, thinking about what my next order was gonna be. Okay, this is the Resist Barrier Repair Moisturizer with retinol. And that's specifically why I bought it, because I like to use a retinol product at nighttime. And this lasted forever. This is 1.7 fluid ounces. The packaging is wonderful. It is hefty. It had this lovely pump on it. One pump, I mean, it's the kind of product where, oh, look, tiny little bit left. Where I guess inside it lifts up. You know what I'm talking about? It lifts up so you're getting all the product, there's none left. Although, I don't know, I just proved myself wrong. But anyway, the texture is really nice. It's like it soaks in. You don't get any of that residue on your face at all. Again, I don't know about the actual properties of how well it worked on my skin, but I used it for about, I remember taking this on a trip with me in August, and I think I had just bought it maybe a month before that, and I only finished this maybe like 3 weeks ago. One pump would do your entire face. Now, I always use something different on my neck, so maybe it wouldn't have lasted as long if I was doing my neck too and chest, but for my face, one pump did the whole thing, and it lasted so long. I would totally recommend this. Paula's Choice is awesome. You guys know I talk about it all the time, blah blah blah. If you ever are thinking about placing an order, there is a $10 off 15 coupon always in my description bar. Use it or don't, up to you, but it's always there. Okay, and not sponsored. That's a coupon anybody can get, not just me. So when you place your order, then you can get one of those dealies to pass on to your friends and family. Okay, this is, it's the packaging for a cognac cleansing sponge, which I'm currently using. I just threw this packaging in here to talk about it. It was only $4. I got it at like a Winners Home Sense type store. Detox and Protect Bamboo Charcoal. If you've ever used one of these, let me know what you think about them. I still don't know what I think about it. It's one of these little sponges that's super hard like a rock. You put it under water and it gets soft. And you use it kind of in place of a washcloth all over your face. You can use it with a cleanser or without. I've been using it with a cleanser. I've been enjoying it, but I don't know that it makes any difference at all. So I don't know. Okay, this I got in a top box. This is Skin Republic Anti-Spot and Blemish Mask with salicylic acid. I don't know that this really did anything for me because I don't really need salicylic acid. My skin, whenever I have breakouts, it's usually only a hormonal thing. But if you have any issues with acne, or if you like salicylic acid products, this was pretty good. It's one of those sheet masks with the product that's soaked into it, and you just put it over your face for 15 minutes. I could feel it kind of tingling, which gave me the idea and sensation that maybe it was working. So I'm not really sure, but that's what I remember from when I used it. I remember thinking this did nothing, so I don't really have anything to say about it. Again, I got this in like a subscription box. Jwara Turmeric Antioxidant Radiance Mask. Brightens, minimizes pores, but it's dusty. For all skin types, 0.34 of an ounce. What I do remember is for 0.34 of an ounce, I only used it once. That's how much it took to cover my whole face. I don't know how much this product costs, but it did not go a long way. So it did not go a long way, and I didn't really see any benefits to write home about. Here are my absolute favorite cotton pads. This is a brand called Kit. I believe they're only in Canada, sold at Rexall, Pharma Plus. Okay, they have different kinds, and I've tried different types. This is my favorite. This is the organic cotton ones. I always keep one to show you guys, and this is what it looks like. It is so plain Jane. It has no ribbing or texture on it either side, but it does have stitching all along. Super soft, does not break apart. Love, love, love them so much. You can feel how thick they are, and I just love them. They're so good. I would always, always recommend those for sure. That's it for skincare. So let's move on to kind of bath types, things you use in the shower. This is Pecksniff's England Sandalwood and Vanilla Moisturizing Hand Wash. And actually I have the same brand. Oh, I have two of them. They are exactly the same. This Pecksniff's brand, you can always find it at like Winners, TJ Maxx, Marshalls type stores. I see it there. I've seen it there every time I've gone for the last 2 years. So they always have this brand. And this scent, Sandalwood and Vanilla, is really, really nice. It's like, it's not like a real vanilla scent. It's a very kind of masculine scent, but I liked it. The sandalwood in it was very strong. So, you know, the vanilla kind of tempered that a little bit, but it's a very kind of unisex scent and I really liked it. The only thing about this Pecksniff's brand and their shower gel hand wash, it's the exact same product. It's just for the hand wash, they put a pump on it, and for the shower gel, they don't. So I don't know, they kind of try to get away with it in that sense. But this is 16.9 fluid ounces, 500 milliliters, and $6 each one of these were. So it's a really good value for, like, I don't know, whichever purpose you want to use it for. Okay, I also got this at like a home goods store. This is it's just called Heirloom Collection Bath Salt, and it came in like a cute little mason jar. Packaging was nice. I should probably keep this because it's an actual real mason jar. Even says it right on there. Oh, there's the actual front of it. Orange Blossom was the scent. I love the scent of Orange Blossom, and I didn't really sense the actual like Orange Blossom scent in this, but it was good. It made my bath relaxing. My husband loves Epsom salts in his baths, and he loved that too, so it was good all around. Liked it. This Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte shower gel from Bath & Body Works was really nice. It's super, super sweet, like caramelly, marshmallowy smell, and so it was nice in the fall and winter, but by the end of it I was ready to be done with it and move on to something else. But I like these because they really suds up nice, so I would buy Bath & Body Works shower gels on sale. I wouldn't ever pay full price for them. Okay, Sephora brand Vanilla Smoothing Body Scrub. I don't use body scrubs all that often, and to be honest with you, the only time I really use it is prior to shaving my legs, because I find that a nice scrub on your legs is going to kind of prevent any ingrown hairs. I just find that for me. So that's really the only purpose I use them for. I don't use them on my whole body, and so this lasted me a long time. I remember I bought this from one of my very first Sephora orders last year, and it was on sale when I bought it for $5. This stuff smells so sweet and strong, which I love. I don't know if they still make this, because like I said, I got it on sale, so I think they were clearancing them out. But if they make a type of thing like this, I would recommend it. This was just kind of nothing. I got this in a subscription box, which was kind of pathetic because, first of all, Herbal Essences is already so cheap, and this is so tiny. So I wasn't impressed when I got it. But Herbal Essences body wash, it's called Honey I Smell Good. I didn't really find that this smelled like honey, and I didn't really find that it smelled all that great. It was just whatever. So I don't know. Herbal Essences as a brand altogether, I don't think it's all that amazing. It's just okay, and that was just okay. This is O'Keeffe's for Healthy Feet Foot Cream, and I got this off of Amazon. It lasted so long. Like, I've probably had this for a good 8 months, and I don't use a foot cream every night or anything, and I don't have horribly chapped feet. They're just, every once in a while they get a little dry and I'll do a treatment. So what I do is I will use this, I put it all over my feet. It's super greasy, so you can't just walk around the house with it. Then I will put on like my really fuzzy socks, if you know what I mean, like those really fuzzy ones that you get at Christmas time from your family. And I'll put those on over top and I'll sleep in it. And then by the morning, my feet will be like really, really soft, like a baby's butt kind of thing, right? So that's nice. But while this is working, I kind of hate the way it feels on my feet. I don't know if that makes sense. I just really don't like the texture. It makes me want to kind of like go, ugh, like scratch off my feet. Not like it's itchy, I just don't want it on my feet. I don't know. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, I'm sorry. The stuff works really well. I just don't like the way it feels when it's on there. So whatevs. This I put in here, it is totally full, but I put this as a fail maybe last month. And so I'm just gonna get rid of it. This is the Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I have really oily scalp, oily hair. I have to wash my hair at least every 3rd day. So wash, skip, wash, you know what I mean? Or wash, skip, dry shampoo, wash. That's about the extent that I can get away with anything before looking like a huge grease ball. So this stuff is just not for me. I think it's probably great for somebody with dry hair. I'm gonna give it to my mother. She has very, very dry hair. For oily hair, do not waste your money because you will hate it. You will super hate it. Like the second day I washed it, the next day my hair looked so greasy. It was crazy. Okay, not too many hair things here, but some interesting ones. Alba Botanica Natural Hawaiian Shampoo, Bodybuilder Mango. I got this from Winners, TJ Maxx. I don't know what to say about it. I bought the shampoo and conditioner. I didn't love it. It did its job, but I didn't really like the scent of it, and I didn't really think it did anything amazing. So there's that. But this stuff I have a lot to say about. Okay, Bumble and Bumble Don't Blow It Hair Styler. This is the travel size. I bought this to try it when it first came out last summer. This stuff is really good if you don't want to blow dry your hair all the time, if you maybe don't want all the heat all the time, but you can still get a nice style out of it. So basically what you do is you put this onto wet hair, just kind of put a little on your hands, work it through, and then just let your hair naturally air dry. And my hair, for example, it doesn't get super frizzy, but it does get very curly in the back, especially. And this will kind of like lessen that by 50%. So it'll still be wavy, but it will not be like super curly. So I really like this for days that I don't want to blow dry. So I did buy the full size of this, by the way. Okay, Batiste dry shampoo. I really, really like this stuff. Batiste is probably next to the super expensive one, the Dry Bar one that I really love, but it's super expensive. I think this works pretty much just as well. And it's so cheap. You can find this so many places for so cheap. This one I hated and I didn't even finish it. This is the brand Rock Your Hair, and it's Spray It Clean dry shampoo. The packaging is so cute on this. I love the packaging. Look at the rhinestones even. But this stuff is the kind that goes on colorless, and I just find whenever it's colorless, it just weighs my hair down. Like any brand, it just weighs my hair down, makes me greasy, does the opposite of what it's supposed to do, and I'm just not going to be bothered with these clear dry shampoos anymore. And I don't even think it said anywhere on this bottle, and I didn't even know that. This was $11. Oh, I hate that I wasted so much money on it. It's a huge size though, 7 ounces. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that at all. Okay, that's it for hair stuff. Now some miscellaneous stuff. This is just my Life brand Lens Care multi-purpose solution I use for my contacts. Buy this at Shoppers Drug Mart. Works really well. But I am considering switching to something that is a bit more for sensitive eyes, because I've noticed lately I've had a lot of eye sensitivity. And the days that I wear my glasses and give my eyes a break from contacts, I feel it less. So I don't know, I think I might try to figure out something different, but I don't know, it's a good value at least. Like this stuff lasts forever. Purell Advanced Refreshing Gel. It's one of those, you know, hand sanitizer things. This is just the clear alcohol smelling one. My family prefers this above any smelly one from Bath & Body Works, so I'm just gonna keep buying this one. This was annoying. This is the Satin Care with a touch of Olay shave gel, and this is completely full, and it will, look, can you see that? It's complete, like it's heavy, it's completely full, and it will not come out. So that's an annoying thing, but I like Satin Care. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Okay, I have 3 Lush bath bombs, and they're a little bit messy. But anyway, this is just the plastic they come in, because obviously I can't show you the bath bombs. But a bath bomb is basically like a mixture of like bath salt and baking soda, whatever it does to fizz up your bath, and it's full of all kinds of colors and stuff. It's smelly and it's just nice. So this is the one called Pink from Lush. By the way, I love Lush. I love Lush. I love so many of their products. They're such a good brand, and their stuff is so good. It is pricey enough, but honestly, people give it to me for my birthday and stuff usually. I'll place maybe 1 or 2 orders a year just for something special. I don't have baths very often. I'm mostly a shower girl, so whenever I do have a bath, it's for the purpose of relaxing usually, and that's when I'll bust out one of these. So this is the scent Pink. It's a very nice scent. It makes your bath pink. Loved it. This one I really liked. It was the Guardian of the Forest, and it smells like kind of a forest, but not overpowering, not like a super pine smell or anything like that, but it was bright green, and it turned your bath like the brightest green you've ever seen. It was so cool. I even called my husband upstairs. I'm like, you've got to see this. It was really nice. I would definitely recommend that. And then the last one was the Butterball. This is one of their best sellers, and to be honest, I didn't really see the big deal. It smells okay. It's a very light scent. This one is kind of beige and white. It doesn't really do much in terms of color. I think it's more supposed to like give you softer skin, be relaxing. I don't know. I didn't really notice a huge difference in terms of how soft my skin was. So whatevs, but it was nice still. Now I got some green dust on my table. Do not want to wreck my clothes. Okay, these are the razors I prefer. This is the Bic Soleil, and these are disposable. They come in a 4-pack. I always wait till they go on sale. You can get them for like $5 or $6 usually, so really good value. This was the Twilight one, and they're supposedly supposed to have scented handles. I never really noticed much of anything with that, but they've got 3 blades, and they are comfortable. I don't get very many nicks or anything. Like, the handle's nice. Look at the handle there. Like, and I don't want to bother with the one with replaceable blades because the blades are so expensive. I find like this is just as good of a deal, kind of, because I can get so many uses out of one. Usually I can use one like up to definitely 4, maybe 5 times, but I really like these, so I'm gonna keep buying them. Okay, so we are almost done. We are on to candles. Carefully bring them over here. This was Winter Sun from Bath & Body Works. I didn't really find this was much of anything, actually. Just FYI, in Canada, they don't say the notes on them because they have to write everything in French and English. There's no room, but, so I can't tell you that. It's kind of like a winter version of sweater weather, if that makes sense, but it's not, like, the scent throw is not that great on it. This I got from Home Sense, and this is, I got a bunch of these from DW Home is who makes them, and they make different shapes and sizes and scents. They always have stuff there, but anyway, this one particular line had all these kind of milk glass candles, which was cute. And they were all different flower scents. This one was Tiger Lily, and it was very nice. It lasted a long time. It had a nice subtle scent that kind of went all over your house, but very subtly. So I liked it a lot. This one from Bath & Body Works was called Swiss Alps Ski Lodge. And it's kind of like a mix of vanilla, fire, Christmas, pine. I don't know. I liked it a lot. I hate this though when they don't go all the way down to the bottom, but that's where it stopped. Couldn't get it to go any longer. The lids on these ones are so beautiful. I still don't know what to do with them, but I'm gonna keep them, figure out something to do with them. I think they would make great coasters, but they might be a little too slippery because they're kind of like glass. And then this one, oh my gosh, this one I loved. Okay, it was marketed as like Christmas around the world. It says joy to the world and then Istanbul, but the scent is actually sparkling amber. So I guess it's a candle they come out with every once in a while. If they ever bring it, like next time I see it, I'm buying a bunch because this might be my favorite Bath & Body Works candle ever. It smells just like Bon Bon, I think, from Victor and Rolf, that perfume. It's so nice. It's so sweet, kind of heady and like thick sweetness, if that makes sense. It's just like it permeates your house. If you don't like sweet scents, you will hate it, but I love that one. That's it for candles this month. Now, these are all samples. Now, for samples, I like to put them on my empties because sometimes I have opinions, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I can't even remember using it, so if that's the case, I'll tell you. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It's just like a one-time use thing. It's just like a first impression. But I used up this little Prada Candy little perfume thing. I really like Prada Candy. It's very, very nice. I used this just last night. This is Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask for your hair. That rhymed. I don't know. I don't think I like it at all. My hair feels very limp today. Like maybe like it's overly conditioned. So that might be good for somebody who has like really dry hair, but for me, nah, wouldn't buy it. Sephora Instant Moisturizer, I recommend this. I used up a full size a few months ago. Love this moisturizer. It's very light and very little scent to it. Goes in, like, gets sucked up with no residue, etc. Okay, Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. I actually have like a travel size of this I'm working through as well. This is so dirty. It's gross looking. Ugh. I want to say it's kind of like a pine scent. It's definitely like a very natural scent, like a very like earthy tree-like scent, if that makes sense. But anyway, it's like an oil. You rub it on your hands and rub it all over your face. Takes off all your makeup. I like it, except I don't really like using it around my eyes, so I'm just trying to use up the one I have on my face. Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. This is, first of all, the one package of this you can get like 4 uses out of. It's very nice. It's light. It goes on nicely. It has very little scent. I like it. I don't know what the price is of any, I don't know the prices of any of these. So, you know, I don't know if they're worth the money or not, but I like that. This came in a magazine. Biore Ultra Nose Strips. So it was like a one-time use of those nose strip thingies. It says to leave it on for like, what, 10 or 15 minutes or something. You wet your nose and you put it on, and then you put it in the shape of your nose, and it gets really hard. And I could not stand it. It was so hard. I just felt like a plaster cast on my nose, and so I took it off early. I did get some blackheads out of the side of my nose, which was nice, but the rest of it kind of like ripped out little hairs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about those things. This was the Ulla Henriksen. Came in like a thing where it was like a 3-pack thing, and you're supposed to use one thing in the morning, one thing at night, and they use this after each one. I don't know, you guys. Like, it was too complicated of a system for me. I do love the Truth Serum. It's like a vitamin C orangey thing. The Sheer Transformation, that's just a moisturizer. From what I remember using it a few times, I like it. This I don't really remember if I liked, but that whole system was too complicated for me. Okay, I used up these two of the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner. By the way, just FYI, on the Canadian Sephora, there are usually very few options for samples. So that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's nice that you get samples, but sometimes literally the only options are like all men's fragrances, and you're like, what? That's such a jip. Anyway, this was on there a lot and seemed like I was getting one with every order. I still have quite a few more. It's okay. I seem to remember seeing the price of this and thinking it was really expensive for what it was. So I don't know. I don't find that my hair was any thicker after this, but it was a nice scent and it worked well, whatever. That's it for my empties. Oh my gosh, that took so long. So if you're still here, thank you, because that took a long time. But yeah, there was some good stuff here this month, so I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have not subscribed yet, be sure to do that and like this video before you leave. And that's it for today. So thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.